Hello YouTube, I am the Gray Mystic. In today's video, we're going to discuss what balance means to the Gray Mystic. What does integrating both your darkness and your light, being able to work with both the light side and the dark side, actually mean? And we're going to discuss how that deals with the middle ground logical fallacy, which is where all too many people go with their thinking. If this is something that interests you, stay tuned. The middle ground logical fallacy goes something like this. If I have something, position A, and you have something, position C, it must be reasonable that the answer between both of our positions is compromise, and it must be position B. Unfortunately, compromise, or meeting in the middle, isn't done with truth. So for example, if I take the position that 1 plus 1 equals 2, and somebody else says that 1 plus 1 equals 4, we don't just meet in the middle and say 1 plus 1 now equals 3, because let's be balanced. That's the middle ground logical fallacy. Now, when you look at the light side and the dark side, a lot of people say, well, you have to have half of each. You have to be able to work with both. When people say that, they could be making the logical fallacy of the middle ground. And they do that when they say that you're going to have part of it is the light side and part is the dark. You need a balance of both light and dark within you. And while that is true, it is not true to achieve balance. You need all light side, all dark side within you to have balance. If you have 50% dark and 50% light, that's androgynous. That's neither. You're just a little bit of both, but you're not enough of either. And to be an androgynous light side and dark side user is really to be a eunuch, to be somebody who's been disempowered, who lacks power. The gray Jedi, or the person that thinks they should become a gray Jedi by meeting in the middle between the light and the dark, is making this fallacy. Now, what we really need to do as a dark user and as a light user is we need to fully embrace the shadow. We need to fully embrace the darkness. We need to fully embrace the light. We need to fully integrate them both into ourselves from the inside out. That way I am 100% darkness, 100% light. The middle ground fallacy is what is implied by gender androgynousness. When I am half of one thing and half of another, when I'm gender fluid, this whole gender fluidity thing, that is the androgyny. You're neither. You're not one, you're not the other. You need to actually be fully of each within you. That means you need to be fully light within you. You need to be fully dark within you. To do that, we use shadow work. Shadow work helps you to integrate that which is externalized and not a part of you. Some people have externalized their light side. Some people have externalized their dark side. And for those people who have externalized one or the other, it is incumbent upon them to become more comfortable with that which they are not. If they are not comfortable with the light side, they need to become more comfortable with it. They need to start integrating it back into themselves. Those good things, those heavenly things, those joyful things, they need to come back into themselves. Those people that are scared of the darkness, they're afraid of those things. They don't want to believe that those parts of themselves that act in certain ways is them. If they have a feeling that is a bad feeling, a feeling that might provoke them into a bad action, they don't want to believe that is them. They externalize that out. That is their dark side. They don't want to see that they could hurt somebody, that they could damage somebody in a traumatic way. So when we go out and we reclaim that darkness, we bring those parts of ourselves and say, you know what, I am capable of destructiveness. I am capable of damaging others. I am capable of being a bad person. I need to understand that. I need to understand why I'm doing that and re-internalize the darkness into me. So that way you can actually be fully dark and fully light and not make the middle ground fallacy. Because we're not trying to have a little bit of both and balance between them. Well, we need to not have all light. We need not to have all dark. So let's just have half and half. Middle ground fallacy. We need all of one and all of the other Then we can have multiplication, and then they work together in unity, and amazing, wonderful things can happen in your life. Please leave your comments or questions in the comments section below. If you enjoyed my video, please click like. If you're not already, please subscribe. I'm the Gray Mystic. Be well.